Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That's really nice. Okay. So I guess few of your friends are joining. So just wait. We'll wait for 2 minutes. And before I start, I would like to tell you that whenever I ask something, I want reply from your side. Anybody can reply me because I wanted to make sure that I am with you guys. I hope
Yes,
everybody
ma'am.
is okay with English.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Actually, I'm not going to speak in Hindi or Gujarati. I'm only going to speak in English. I'll tell you the reason why once I start. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Let me give my introduction. My name is Professor Simple Doshi. I hope you might have heard for the first time. I am your campus head, training, placement, and international alliance of SAL Education Campus. I take care of training, placement, and international alliance for the whole 8 colleges in our campus. So once you are now you are all in final year. So now you guys need to interact with me more. Now you guys need to I mean come in my office more because now all of you would require jobs. I guess yes, few of you would require job, and in this pandemic it is very difficult situation we are facing to get jobs also. Now let me start with my qualification. I have completed my MBA HR, post graduation in HR, post graduation in management, and then I am masters in commerce, bachelor's. I have done bachelor degree as well, and I am a certified trainer through British Council for English and IELTS, and I have 18 years of working experience in this particular industry into education. And as far as placements are concerned, this will be our 7 years of placement. This is the seventh batch which has come out from SAL. So we have a very good placement record as of now. The people who require jobs are getting jobs. So as far as jobs and trainings are concerned, we have no issues at all, we have no problems at all. So this is, as we are having a first meeting, I would like to tell you that those we have a system of getting you all, we have a system of placements as well for registering in placements. Like as you are in final year, we will roll out the registration form to you. We will roll out the placement form to you. Those who are interested to get a job should register with us. And why registration is necessary? Because we would come to know how many of you would be interested to get a job in future. That's why registration is important. And secondly, once you register, you will get all sorts of training from our side. And we have our own training center in SAL known as Star Training Center, wherein we have panel of faculties who are giving training on different areas, who are preparing you to preparing you to get a job, preparing you for interviews, everything. So we have the panel of faculties, and I guess I don't know when we will meet each other practically. I'm not really aware of that, but I really pray to God that you guys can come to college, you can enjoy your college life again, meet your faculties, meet us practically, so we would know each other better for the job prospects. So today is the first training of resume writing, because I really felt in today's digitalization world, where the pen all of a sudden we are all suffering with this kind of pandemic. So if in this a particular pandemic, it is very important to get ourselves prepared from final year onwards, wherein you should be well prepared to get or secure a job, because jobs are very very less as of now, but probably after Diwali the situation will be fine and we will be starting up with the new fresh placements. So I think so you all are from different background, different specialization. So if you guys are from mechanical, you will get the job of from the manufacturing sector. You are from electrical, you will get the job accordingly. If you're computer IT, you will get the job accordingly. But it is very important to portray yourself in the front of recruiters. Now, the first training is of resume writing, as well as you will have lot of other trainings which will be communicated to you from the placement department. So your placement officer, Professor Simple Doshi, will be starting today with the first session of resume writing. Normally, guys, what would happen? One moment, yes. Now, what would happen? That let me just share the screen first. Okay. Like in this current situation, before what we were doing all, we were just, preparing a resume, sending it to HR, and HR used to screen the resume and call you guys for the interview. But now, because of this pandemic, the scenario have been changed totally. How the scenario has been changed? Because nowadays you have to definitely send your resume, but you will be not called in the company for the initial round of interview. So initial round of interview will not be there practically. So everybody will be calling you on Skype, or there will be an online meeting, online interview, and then they will be calling you for the technical round is also online. So once you are shortlisted, then only you will be called in the company practically for interview. Other than that, you won't be called for an interview unless you are shortlisted. So now the HR work has become very very easy, because before, the companies used to come in the campus, used to interview you all candidates, and then they used to go back, and in one day the whole process is over, and the other day we used to get the results that so and so students are shortlisted. But now this is not the case. Now they will do everything online, and if they will do everything online, there will be a lot of competition in the market. I hope you guys are, getting my point. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So now it is very important for you to prepare your resume in such a way that it will impress the recruiters. You need to impress the recruiters in the way that first of all you have to create your good resume, and second, you should have your video resume also. Having a video resume is a trend nowadays. Are you getting my voice? Everybody is getting my voice?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So video resume is very very important. Now today we will talk first about resume, then we will talk about video resume. Now how to prepare your perfect resume? Guys, normally what happens that you guys are going to Google, doing Google search on certain other points and copying it and pasting it in your resume. This is not going to work, dear. Now what you have to do, you have to create your own resume. You can take some points, you can take some topics from the Google, but you cannot copy paste, because if you copy paste, the recruiters are very smart that they have taken everything from the that they will understand that these guys have taken everything from Google. So, how to make an effective resume? Resume is your information which has your personal details, academic record, achievements, internship project details, work experience, everything in one particular page. Resume depicts that which type of person you are. Resume says that. So resume is you can say combination of your personal details. Let me just talk about first your personal details. I have seen many resume wherein the personal details are like, okay, gender, male, female, languages known. Always languages known should be first English, then Hindi, and then your mother tongue. Okay, don't go in a reverse direction. And whenever it is very important to put your mobile number. I have seen many resumes which doesn't have mobile number at all. So mobile number is very, very important aspect. And that also working mobile number, not the mobile number of your dad or your sister or your girlfriend or your friend. So the mobile number should be yours where they can contact. And email id is very, very important. Email id, if you are, I've seen many people giving an email id which is very, very weird, like say boy underscore 4 underscore 1977, or I want you at gmail.com. So these kind of emails, these kind of email ids are not professionals. You should have the email ID which looks professional, like your name, your surname at the rate gmail.com or at the rate yahoo.com. So everybody can identify that yes, you are this particular person. Then we will start with your education. Education will be, we can start from the last education, that okay, you have finished your BE degree. Now you have not finished your BE degree, so you can write that I am pursuing BE mechanical. Okay, then your 12th, then 10th, like that way it should go with the percentage and with the university. Then, if you have any achievements in your college, in your school, you can write your achievement. You can mention your internship. If you have done some internship in some companies, you have to mention. Then you can mention your work experience. Work experience is also very necessary. Then, if you have work experience, as of now, few of you would not have any work experience, but then you can mention only relevant experience. Okay, then your skills. Can anybody tell me what do you mean by skills? What skills do you have?
Ma'am, skills like drawing means if what technical skills and etc. ma'am.
Yes, so skills is the skills which there are two types of skills, your personal skills. Okay, on personal skills and your professional skills. What do you mean by your personal skills? Personal skills is your real skills. Okay, that I am an extrovert person. I have a leadership skills. I have team management skills. That's your personal skills, not your drawing skills. Drawing skills is really your personal skills that you can write in the biodata of your marriage. But this personal skills is whether what you have, like, okay, you are a sports person. So you are a sportsman, you play football or volleyball, that also you can mention. Professional skills, what you are capable of. You are an extrovert person, you are theist. These are all your professional skills. Okay. Then there is an optional wherein you can give your reference. Okay, reference of some person. See, normally what happens, every application form have two or three reference they ask whenever you apply for a job. But here in resume, there is no need to write the reference. always reference is been written in the application form on which you are applying. Then your specific skills. See, you are very good reader. Reading skills are very good. Then presentation skills are also a type of skills. So, and then technical knowledge means if you have computer skills, you have done AutoCAD, then you have done anything which is relevant to your specialization that you have done are technical skills. So your personal traits and your technical skills are very important to mention. Now, let me start with your personal details, your name, email. What should be included in your personal details? It should be name, email ID, telephone number, your academic record, your extracurricular achievements, your internship. See, guys, normally I have seen a lot of people saying that, okay, lot of parents saying that, okay, my child will finish the BE graduation and then only he will do jobs. No, dear, now the whole perception of the HR and recruiters have changed. The person who have done internship, you should do internship at some place. If you get a chance in your life to do internship, you should do internship, whether it is part time, whether it is on weekend, or whether it is full time. Just do internship, because internship, if you do more internship, your experience counts and there is a probability to get more job. Now there will be few students in our panel who wanted to go even in foreign countries, and they will say, oh, why I should attend this resume writing, now this is related to job. No, even if you want to go to foreign countries, it is very important to develop your resume at the time of applying. For that also you need the experience of internship or live projects or else work experience. Now, so this are the items which are very very important. Now if you don't have, there are students who doesn't have any of these things, no internship they have done, no work experience they have, then they should leave as it is. They should not mention any haphazard experience. They should leave as it is. No need to write internship or work experience. But now, as you are in final year, you will be doing some internship somewhere. So now you have to write internship and then your skill set. And then formatting the resume is very very important aspect. Now your resume shouldn't be more than 2 pages. The people who are writing 3, 4, 5 pages, HR doesn't have time to read. So max to max, your resume should be of 2 pages. Font size should be same. No bold, no italics. Then there are certain options, certain points. There should be no bold, no italics. All the font size should be same. Margins should be aligned. All the lines should be same. Everything should have the same kind of fonts. Then you should always please focus on your achievements. Whatever you can write on your achievements. Achievements means, can anybody tell me what is achievements?
Ma'am, achievements means like we have done special activity in anything like if I have done some things in sports, if I have
Correct.
done something in NCC, etc. curriculum activity.
Correct, correct. So any NCC, NSS, sports activity, technical festival you might have taken part in, you could have, gained some, say, runner up or first prize, second prize, cultural festival. You can write all these things in your achievements. Then your academic achievements also you can mention if you have. And if you don't have any college achievements, school achievements also you can mention where you have been awarded or rewarded. Then you can mention your technical skills. Then you have to have a separate segment. See, all the achievements or anything you are writing, you should always write in bullet points. Don't write stories. You should have one line achievement which would portray that yes, you have done this particular achievement, and everything will should be short and precise. You need to check your spelling and grammatical errors always. All of you are using laptops, guys? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So whenever you are using laptop, I'm showing you one application known as Grammarly. That is Grammarly. Download this application. Whenever you are typing anything, it will correct the spelling automatically. So it will be very useful to you when you are formulating your resume or sending an email to HR. So now guys, everything will be digitalization, everything will be on laptop. So make sure you have everything with you. Then you have to make sure that you are writing your educational qualification in a proper way in a paragraph. Don't put any table. I guess you might have seen many resumes where there are table that okay, my qualification, that is degree, then year, then percentage, and from which place or college name. Don't put any table. The table is outdated. Just put in your bulleted points and start from the first qualification. Okay, so don't include any hobbies in your resume. Before, people were including hobbies like, okay, I have hobbies of watching TV, I have hobbies of listening music, I have hobbies of music. No need. Hobbies you can include in your biodata, not in your resume. No, they don't need your hobbies. Yeah, in the interview they can ask you that yeah, may I know your hobbies? Okay, they can ask you that. But apart from interview, in resume, no need to write that. Just write your skills, achievement, technical knowledge, all these things. And especially don't write your expected salary. Okay, let me just ask you guys, can anyone tell me what is your expectation as a fresher in terms of salary?
Ma'am, 15,000.
Okay, anybody else?
50 to 20,000.
15 to 20,000. Okay. So we will talk about this expectation of salary in some next training. I will train you how you should speak to the HR related to your expected salary. But now, in the resume, as we are talking about resume, no need to write any expected salary, because whatever you are expecting, you are not going to get in future unless you have some solid experience, solid exposure, your presentation skills is solid, you have a language, English language, command on your English language, probably then you can get your 20,000 as a salary. And that also, it depends in which field you are applying. It depends on the field as well. So we will talk about this later on. So but don't expect any expected salary in your resume. And your resume should be in the Word file, which is Word document, which is very, very important. So what are the basic checklist? You can do it. You can just focus on your spelling error. You should have neat and clean professional looking resumes. Your length should be short. You should have only 2 pages. You should not use bold, italic. Don't underline anything. But if there is some specific achievement which you want to portray in front of recruiters, at that time you can emphasize on you can put the bold or italic at that time, but other than that, don't put it. And then see your grammar. Now, are you able to see this resume in front of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so this resume is really, really bad because if you see the alignment is on the right side, actually the alignment should be on the left side. And secondly, they have written IT manager. Now you cannot write any position also on which you are applying. So it should be on the left side. This alignment is wrong, so this is not acceptable. Alignment should be on the left side. Then if you see this bad CV example, if you see this, the first one which is here, that is above there is a personal details which is written, which is in the middle. Then there is personal profile, then there is education, again work experience, which I told you he has tried to make a table, which is again not acceptable. Hobbies, reference, no need to write. So again, this is the bad example. This is a very good example if you want to try this kind of format. Like there will be your name. Actually, here the photograph is not given. Now there is a trend to attach your photograph, and your photograph should be a colored photograph. Photograph creates your impression on resume. If your photograph is very professional, you can, attach your passport size photograph, but it should be in a professional look, not like, you are not the look which you are, going for outing, and you are just clicking the photograph in jeans or skirts or some sport shoes. Your photograph should be passport size and it should be professional with the formal wear, formal clothing. So always the photograph, passport size photograph should be on the right side, and then this your personal details should be on the left side. So your name, your email ID and contact number. So a person can contact you. Then where you want to make your career. The 2 lines or 3 lines should be where you want to make your career, your objective of your life, the goal in your life. So that 2 or 3 line you can make it. Then your overview in the sense, right from your qualification, what did you do, where your experience was, where you did an internship. So that all experience should be in two lines. Then your technical qualification, okay, I've completed so and so, what I mean, you have AutoCAD experience, you know this software, Java, PHP, everything you can write in technical qualification. Academic, then academic is your degree that you can portray, then your technical qualification, and then comes your personal details. Personal details should have date of birth, your address, and your gender and languages known. And yes, now if you have a passport with you, then it is very, very important to mention your passport number also. If you mention your passport number, it is good that the employer would know that you have a passport also. Why passport number is necessary sometimes, like if the company wanted to send you outside in overseas, they should know that yes, you have a passport. So nowadays passport number also everybody is, mentioning. Am I clear to everyone?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll give you the time to ask me question at the end of the training. Okay. Okay. So now this is one more, good sample of resume where you might have seen the bullet points, achievements, step by step is in proper way. So this is how you can create your good resume. This is known as a good resume, and it's not necessary. Sometimes if you can create a resume of 1 page is also fine, but max to max 2 pages. If you see this particular resume, it is only for of one particular page, but the fonts are of similar, measurement. It is being justified properly, and few points are already bold, so people can just see, recruiters can see that yes, you have made the resume. Now, before we start the topic of covering letter, which is very important with the resume, I would like to focus on one thing. Please, with this format is necessary. You can prepare this resume. With this resume, you have to prepare your video resume also. Now, what is video resume? Video resume is, if you have a proper, your mobile, if you have a proper mobile, you can tell somebody to click your video resume. What is video resume? You have to speak about yourself, your personal details, your qualification, whatever is there in your resume, you have to speak in video, and then click the video, save the video, and then once you apply for job, even if you apply for a job or you apply for any other country, three things are very necessary: covering letter, resume, and your video resume. Now, why video resume was necessary? Before, we did lot of placements, there, I mean, companies used to come in the campus, they used to select the students because they used to see practically the students very well. So everything was over. Now it is important that as they are not seeing you, they can see you through video. And when they are seeing you through video, then you cannot hide your expression, you cannot hide your body language, and by seeing you, they would come to know whether this particular candidate is fit for my position or not. So that's why video resume is very necessary. Again, I would repeat, whenever you apply for anything, there are three things which are important. First, your resume. Second, your video resume. And third is your covering letter. Am I clear? You guys are with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. I
Ma'am,
hope, yes.
ma'am, can you show us a video resume example?
Yes, yes. At the end, I'm going to show you video resume example also. There is one short video. I'll just show you that also. Okay. So, and I am sure once you attend this session, you will have a lot of questions in your mind, and I will tell you how I can solve your questions. Okay. Now let's start with the covering letter. Now, covering letter is very, very important if you are applying for any jobs. Resume can be attached, your video resume can be attached, but covering letter is the letter in which you have to write your short summary on email, in the body of your email when you are applying for a job. So short summary is very, very important. So how you can write the short summary? First of all, you have to introduce yourself on email, that my name is so and so, and I have completed my, or I am pursuing my BE electrical from Sal College of Engineering, and this was my CGPI as of now. And then after that, you have to speak 2 or 3 lines on your experience. Okay, I have done internship in so and so company on so and so position, so I have experience in CNC, I have experience in programming in Java. Like that way you have to write 3 or 4 lines. Then you have to see that why you are fit for that particular job on which you are applying. So say you are applying for the developing job, so as a software developer, then you have to write that I am as per the requirement that you have for the development position, I have knowledge about Java, I have knowledge about PHP, or I have already worked in production in so and so position. Okay, so these things you need to mention, and then you have to say that, okay, because please find my attached resume and video resume for the beyond reference. So this is how you need to mention your covering letter. And covering letter is very, very important aspect whenever you are writing. So paragraph 1 should be what you want, how you want, what you know about the organization, how you should mention your enclosure of your resume. Paragraph 2 should be your work history and the skills. And third paragraph should have your technical skills. the skills that you have, and then you have to express your appreciation, express your interest about that particular position, and then there should be your name and your signature and specifically your mobile number. So through covering letter they can even contact you. Okay, in case they cannot find the mobile number in your resume, though it is compulsory to mention your mobile number, so still you can mention your mobile number on the covering letter. So this is very important. A good covering letter will have a specific position on which you are applying for a job. So it is very important to mention the specific position that you are applying for the job, that this position I am applying for it. So covering letter should have the position of the job. Now, how you should do? See, when you are talking about skills, there was one query, okay, which type of skills you should have. So this is a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis means analysis of your strengths, your opportunities, your weakness, and your threats. So everybody, those who are attending today's class should have, you can just note down this four columns, what you should do it. Okay, because you have to do this SWOT analysis and send me on my email. Then I will recorrect it and then send you back. Either you can take a pic of this or you can just write down your strengths, opportunities, weakness, and threats. What do you mean by strengths? Strengths means what skills you have. You have confidence in in that particular skills. Like, okay, my professional skills is I have a very good presentation skills. Then I think that my personality is good. I think my language is good. Okay, I can speak very fluent English. Again, I would like to tell you, English is very important for any kind of job. If you think that, okay, I am into mechanical, why I will need English? I am going to apply for the position of production or quality. I am going to work with workers. Why I should require English? But you are wrong. You require English because whenever you are going for a job or you are applying for certain job, the recruiters expect that you should be a multitasker. You have to interact with anybody in English anytime. So English is very important. So if you have language in command, you can say, so strengths, just note down your strengths, note down your opportunities. Opportunities is what, where you find, say I have an opportunity, it's like, okay, as my presentation skills are good, so I can work in say trainings, I can work in recruitment, I can work in say manufacturing unit, I can work in construction unit. So these are the opportunities. Your mindset. Then your weakness. What is your weakness? Whenever you have certain weakness, note down the weakness. Weakness is not bad, but you have to work on your weakness. Say if I am very introvert person, then I have to be an extrovert, because you're going outside, you are talking to the people, then you have to be then you have to be extrovert. So you have to work on introvert. Say you have lack of technical knowledge, so which technical knowledge you have lack of, you have to note down that, then you have to work on your weakness. And threats means competition that you are having, some obstacles, some hurdles that you are having are your threats. So all of you will do that. You need to make four columns, like mentioning your strengths, opportunities, weakness, and threats. Then you need to send me on my email ID if you want. See, it's your choice. If you want, you can send me on my email ID. I will correct it and I will tell you and I will comment on each and every strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats, that where you need to work more. And then you need to start working. When you get the comments from my side, you just need to start working on that. Okay, so if you are interested to send me, you can send me on my mail ID. Everybody is with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is a very, very good resume which I have found. Like, you can have your passport size photograph like this. Okay, either square or oval shape with a formal dress. And then this is the way, one page resume, which is very, very attractive. And then you can do in this way also. Either you can do in the previous resume that I've sent it, that format, or you can do it in this way also. So this is one of the things which I need to share with you. Okay, now I would like to show you one okay, one video related to the video resume. Okay, I'll just start. I guess everybody should listen and see, and if it is audible to everybody. One moment. It will just take 2 minutes to start the video. It's a very, very good video where that particular lady have portrayed her all skills. My name is Diksha Jain, and today I'm going to tell you about making a good video resume that can help you get your desired job. This video is especially for freshers who have recently graduated or about to graduate. Before I start talking about making a video resume, I want to tell you that most companies today want students or job seekers to send a video resume along with their CV. So it is very important that your video resume is short, impactful, and good. To make a good video resume, all you need is a smartphone and preferably someone to record your video. Before you start recording your video, make sure you are fully prepared about what you want to say and how you want to say it. So just let's jump into the creation of making a video resume. Be ready. Just like you would do for any job interview. Make sure you're wearing formals and your hair is properly tied. Find an on-screen workspace with a clean background with good lighting on your face. Before you start recording your video, take a deep breath and try to bring positive expressions on your face and try to look confident. Now, let's talk about what should you say in this 1 minute of your video. Start with a simple introduction. For example, hi, my name is Diksha Jain. I did my graduation in BCom. Talk about your achievements during your college and about your passion. For example, throughout my college, not only I had good grades, but I was also involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I was the captain of the basketball team, and I was also involved in the debating society of our college. Talk about your strengths that you feel is important for the job. For example, if you are applying for sales or marketing role, then you should say, I think I'm a very extrovert person and I have excellent communication skills. I've also done 2 internships during my college, and in one of my internships, I increased the footfall on our website by 3x. Having your skills with the role that you're applying for is equally important. For example, I feel I'm really good at sales and marketing because this is something I'm really passionate about. And I'm a go-getter who have always believed in setting targets and fulfilling them on time. Now, you should end this video resume by talking about why do you want to join the company. For example, if you are applying for your dream company, then you can say, I want to join this company because I feel Guys, I hope everybody would have seen this video.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. So, okay, anybody, I want three questions because we have short of time and this Google Meet is gonna disconnect it. So, can any three person can ask me the question, and rest of the people, I have already shared my email ID here, I guess. One moment, let me just show you this. This is my email ID, simple.doshi@sal.edu.in. And you can even follow our Facebook page for more updates. That is SAL Placement on Facebook. Please like our Facebook page so you can get regular updates, regular recruitment, regular placement from SAL. So other people who have some other questions can mail me on my email ID. I will definitely reply you guys. So I want three questions from any of you.
Ma'am,
Yes.
hello.
May I know
Ma'am,
your
I have a
please
question.
please speak your name, your specialization, and then you start your question.
Okay, my name is Nehi Patel, and I'm pursuing my degree in electrical engineering. And I have a question that how do we end the resume? Like we have to write a thank you, the positive response is appreciated, or I will do my best to serve your company, or etc.
In your you mean to say resume?
Yes, ma'am. Or
No,
in
in
a covering
resume.
letter or anything.
Yes, in you need to you don't need to write anything in your resume about your signature or anything. Yes, you can mention in the covering letter that that thanking you with the name and your signature and looking forward to hear from you. That is in your covering letter, not your resume.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next one. Next, anybody would like to ask?
Hello, ma'am. My name is Nikhil Kalpesh Bhai Patel, and
Okay.
I am in last year of BTech Computer Engineering in
Very good.
Shell.
Very
And
good.
right now I am pursuing internship in CodeBrick solution, and I am PHP developer.
Hmm.
Ma'am, my question is that what how to write a name in the resume, like a passport name on mark sheet name, what type name? Because
You sh
sometimes MNC's
hmm.
company asking that your name is that and you give us this type of passport.
The name that you mentioned in your passport, you should write only that name, because if you, in case you are selected in a company and you need to, fly to overseas, then that particular name is very important, because once you put your resume, that particular name and that type of pattern is recorded in their company, even in their job application and everything. So whatever name is in your passport, that name only you should mention. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other? Anyone? Last one? Okay. I hope nobody would like to ask me any questions. Guys, if you really like the webinar like this, please give your feedback on email ID, or even you can write in our chat box, and I will be waiting for you guys to send me the SWOT analysis for your understanding. Or if you have any kind of any queries, you can mail me, or please send your feedback on the chat box here. I hope you like the session, and we will meet again in the next webinar with the next topic. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much. See you. Have a good day. Bye.
સંભળાશે તમને ક્વેશ્ચન તો સિક્સ ક્યાં છે ઓલું ચેકબોક્સ હા ક્યાં નથી કમેન્ટ્સ તો દેખાતી હતી ને પહેલા હા